November 11th, 2022. We are moving right along. Today, I've been really focused on automation and building out our systems. At the end of the day, what you do with your time today either provides value in the future, or it does not. So when you're looking at how you invest your time, one of the things I always look at is how do I invest my time building something that's going to help future Justin rather than just doing something today that's not going to have reoccurring revenues tied to it or reoccurring value tied to it. That's one of the reasons I've built everything the way I have. And I want to walk you through my website and show you how that's all set up, but also how you can download the copy of everything I've made and use it yourself. Because we are all in this together. And one way or another, we're going to survive till tomorrow, and then the next day, and then the next day. The goal of America's Holding Company is to figure out how can we help each other move forward as we're doing it. And that's one of the reasons I am so excited to partner with DataTel, because DataTel is all about communication systems, phone systems, internet security, and all of these things that we all need that are not time intensive, but someone has to manage them. And one of those things is a CRM. I believe everyone out there should have their own CRM. If you think about how long life is, everything we do, you have multiple relationships, multiple connections, people that you want to stay up to date with. And that's where a relationship management software is so vital. So I'm going to show you first my website, and then I'm going to take you behind the scenes to how I run it and give you the link to download that template if you would like it. So let's share my screen. And we are going to share this one. Whoop. There we go. All right. And then let's take this. Oh, that was the wrong one. I want to take that one down here. And so I've got the chat open as I'm going through this. If people have questions or would like to jump in and talk with me and go through their stuff, I'm here. So this is how I've set up my entire life. I've got all my social platforms. So LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of them drive to this one website, my JustinDCStevens.com. Because throughout life, I'm always going to be me. But what I do may change. So instead of trying to update all my social media profiles with what is the most relevant, I drive all my social media profiles to one page that I control. So I can update everything real time based on what's most relevant in my world today. For example, let's say my kids have a school fundraiser coming up. I could come in and I could put a big banner right here that says support Sienna, however you want to do it. But it gives you control over that rather than another company or entity or needing to wait for someone. And then I have the links to all the different companies and brands I support right on my page. I've got it set up where you can come in and you can get to know me and my life strategy. You can see my core values. You can schedule time with me. And then you can also see my blog and my podcast, which is literally what we're on right now. So you can come in here and you can dive into any of these assets and resources. So we have this all set up, and then I can drive people to America's Holding Company, and then I can go to the resources tab where people can get resources that I personally use. So this is part of the value of a personal brand. You personally are using tools. You're using uh, another thing I have is service providers. Who are people in your life that you know, like, and trust that you think other people would benefit from knowing, following, getting information from? So I have all of that on this one page. So when you go to the resources tab, you can scroll down, you can download. This is tax strategy self-assessment if you need it. But you can go to the CRM platform. I use a platform called Go High Level, which is awesome, very robust. There's two ways to buy when you buy through Go High Level. One is direct. You can go directly to Go High Level, get an agency account, which gives you a lot of control. You can have multiple accounts. That's how I purchase Go High Level. The other way is through an affiliate. I would recommend using an affiliate if you are not trying to do multiple brands. If you're really looking for, hey, I just need it for this one company, you get more value buying through an affiliate than you do just going direct through Go High Level. So this is one of my friends, Hawk McAdoo, and he's runs Funneltopia. It is all about service and helping people process how to use the software. That's not something I'm going to bring to the table. So if you want to buy and funnel money directly into America's Holding Company, you can do it through the main Go High Level link here. But if you want more value and more hands-on help, I'd recommend doing it through Hawk's link, which is right here. And then this link right here is how you can download all of the templates I'm walking you through right now, right? So then I use Metricool, which you can find out stuff there. Then there's Restream.io is what I use to stream stuff. And then some other people that I support and think you should know about. So on top of that, when you download my template, it's going to download this Prospecting Done For You website as well. You'll see this is an entirely different URL. So it's two different brands, but they're linked together and we can drive traffic back and forth. The goal with these brands is to build them into assets that have super high SEO, they've got traction, and people coming to visit the brand pages. And as we're doing that, as we're using these traffic streams, we're driving attention to America's Holding Company, but also to DataTel and Project Tools, which are the two main companies I work with. So we come in and we say, okay, for your brand, whatever you like to do, mine's prospecting. I like sales, I like strategy, I like focused on that. Let's say you like knitting. This would not be the Prospecting Done For You blog. It would be the knitting blog or crocheting or painting, whatever it is. You just come in, you have the entire template, which will let you come in. And this is set up as a podcast more than a blog because I am more audio visual than writing. But each person gets to design their own. So this is already set up for you as well. You've got a little landing page, then you can go to the podcast. I use a tool called Aconnect. Aconnect is what I use, and I've just got it embedded. Again, there's nothing on this page yet since I'm just getting started with my entire strategy around content. So you've got the podcast page, you've got a blog page, you can reserve a spot to be interviewed on the Prospecting Done For You show. So if anybody wants to come be a guest on the show, come to Prospecting Done For You, go to reserve a spot on our show. It'll book time directly with me. We do a live just like this, all about building your business and prospecting for your business. How do you do it? What do you need to do? One of the added benefits of that is since we're doing it live, not only am I helping you with processing how to sell and prospect for your company, you're also getting the attention of my audience. And these videos, as I'm putting them on my website, will live on for years to come. So you're creating an asset that, while you learn how to prospect, is prospecting on your behalf. And I put all your links in those assets to drive people back to you, because you're providing value to me by coming on and letting me help you with your prospecting. Life is give. You cannot just take. It's almost impossible just to take. So I want to encourage you, go out and look at all that. How does this all work? So let's dive behind the scenes. Not that one. And go to, so this is my CRM. Then I'm going to go to Emily Stevens' blog. This is something I created today as I was going through and making sure I had all the right stuff accessible for you guys. So this is a brand new account that has not been set up like my account. This is the account that you can download if you go click that link. So the first thing I like about Go High Level is it's got this dashboard where you can have manual calls. So it's got an auto dialer. If you've got manual calls, you can go to it and just say, let's start. And it starts dialing based on those calls you need to make already. So that dashboard also has a task list. So this is where I'm managing all my tasks as well. And I'm just moving them out based on when I need them. So then the conversations tab will let you integrate phone calls, text messages, Google My Business, all kinds of different things that you need when it comes to a unified communication system. That's what Go High Level is designed to do. So it all comes into this conversations tab, and you and anyone you give access to your system can go in and use it and see those conversations. The next thing I really like about it is the calendars settings. So like I showed you, here, I'll jump back to it. You can schedule right on the website to be interviewed. Well, guess what? Those settings are all set up through Go High Level. It's all part of this one package. You go to calendars, you can create as many appointments as you need. You can do round robin. There are so many ways you can use this tool. So that's the calendar. Then contacts, it's a full CRM. So you're collecting data and organizing it and structuring it. And one thing I really like about the system is there's tags. So I can tag someone as a family friend. I can tag someone as Scarlett's friend. I can tag someone as a strategic partner. However I want to organize my people. And then I can create lists and groups of these people to easily access those groups and communicate with them. So because part of this system is an email broadcasting system. So you get the contacts, and you can set up companies, which is grouping contacts under a similar company. Who would have thought? Next is the opportunities tab. The opportunities tab is where you can come in and build out your own pipeline for whatever it is you do. Maybe this is a sales pipeline. Maybe you want a production pipeline. Maybe you want a getting ready for school pipeline. I don't know. That's your choice. And so what I'm doing is I'm showing you a tool. This tool is designed for business. It is designed as a sales and marketing tool. But I think there is an incredible amount of value using it personally to sell and market yourself. So that's why I'm showing you all of this. Then there's an entire payments tab where you can set up, if you do want to create offers and sell things, you can do it all through this system. And if you go to marketing, there's a social media planner where you can literally have all of your content consolidated and managed from this one point. There's email campaigns and templates. So I'll show you some of the templates. If you go to templates, you get a marketing emails template. There's scheduling reminders. So if someone books a time on your calendar, there's an entire, and I'll show you the automation sequence next, that's going to remind them about that appointment. There's 6 welcome emails all set up. You can come in and edit them however you need or want. There's a new client welcome email template and then a lead magnet welcome email template. So I'm giving you what I've created for me to use because that's going to speed up the time it takes you to get up and running. Then if you go to automations, you can create workflows. So if we go to the new contact welcome sequence, you'll see when someone downloads a lead magnet or downloads something from your website, you can add them. I've got it set up to add them with this tag called active marketing. You can add the active marketing tag, and then they're going to get the welcome email 1, and then it's going to wait 2 days. Then welcome email 2, then wait. Welcome email 3, then wait. Welcome email 4, 5, and 6. So this is a welcome sequence designed when someone downloads something from you. Now you can nurture them to get them to know you better and get them to start building that relationship with you. With the world we live in, the goal is to start building a relationship before you need the relationship. So in prospecting, when you're doing cold prospecting, you're reaching out to people who have no idea who you are and trying to get them to engage and say, yes, let's have a meeting. Yes, I'll pay you money, whatever that looks like for you. With technology these days, and this is why I run my content the way I do, I'm introducing everyone to who is Justin. What are Justin's core values? What does Justin stand for? When push comes to shove, how is Justin going to react? How is Justin going to respond? I want people to get to know me before I say, hey, would you give me money? That's why I create so much content. Right now, I'm doing four pre-planned posts a day, and then anything I add throughout the day, which these daily journals are one of them. So you have this entire automation center where you can automate pretty much anything. Here's another cool thing you can automate is onboarding. There are tasks, there are things that need to happen when you bring on a new client or friend or whatever. So you can automate all of that. So, hey, we need to set up the access card. We need to complete the contract. We need to send in the welcome box. Whatever it is, having a system that will automate that for you makes your life incredibly easy because you have to do the same thing over and over and over again throughout life, right? There's no easy button that just makes things work. So that's the power of having an automation center is huge. So the automation center, then if you go to sites, in sites, you can build sales funnels. This is where the websites are. So now you come in, go to the personal blog. In the personal blog, you get to see this is the back end of all my stuff. And you can come in and edit it, change it, make it yours so that you can use this tool throughout life and go help people chase their dreams. And then you've got this whole blog section where you can write your blogs. There's a membership area. You can create forms and surveys. There's a chat widget that works on your website. And you can upload tons of media and use URL redirects based on your need. Then there's an entire reputation management system. And one of the ways I use this, because I'm constantly looking for feedback, I've set it up on mine where about 5 hours after every appointment, I send the person I met with a review request because I'm going to get information and get feedback on what we talked about and how this is all working, good or bad. And I'm going to share it with everybody. At the end of the day, you are you. Good, bad, or indifferent. That's you. So there's a reputations tab and then reporting. There's tons of reports in here you can use. I've got mine set up with the financial projections link. So this is a link to the americasholdingcompany.com website and to the investors tab. And on this link, you can see the total shares out there. You can see the shares that have been issued in each share class. And then down here, you can see the projections of the cash flow stream that you're buying into. So right now we have, for this month, 658K and 100 in revenue. And when someone becomes a client, they get added to that, right? So this number is constantly growing as we grow our business. And then I use Canva for marketing. Canva is another amazing tool. So fun thing about behind the scenes is you get to go behind the scenes. So I'm going to go check this out. So this is one of my templates. And you can see journal entries. So I do these journal entries daily, but I don't want to go create the thumbnail every day. So at the end of the month, I create next month's thumbnails and I have them all setting on my computer. And then I just upload them as I'm doing my recordings. Everything I do is about batching things and maximizing the time investment that you can get with them. So Canva is an awesome tool I would highly recommend if you are working on marketing. And then you can go to the settings tab, and in settings, you've got all kinds of more information. You can manage your users, manage your pipelines, set up the calendars, manage phone numbers. Another benefit to this system is you can have multiple phone numbers. So you could have a phone number for 4-H or a phone number for school or whatever to keep things separate so you're not always giving out your personal number. Reputation management, it lets you come in and edit all these messages and get it all set up so that it works. And then there's a widget you can put on your website to show those testimonials. Custom fields, uploading domains, media integrations. You can integrate with tons of different softwares. And then tags, which is how you organize everything. A cool thing I like about this is labs. One thing I love about Go High Level is it is Sean, who runs it, I believe is a software engineer at heart, and he is constantly rolling out updates. And those updates all need tested. So the labs function area is where you can come in. And so let's say calendar settings, boom. So you click that. And now when you go to calendar settings, look, it's different than the view we just had. because we're using the latest settings update that they're still testing out. So this is great if you want to be on the cutting edge of technology, right? What is newest and what's just coming out. And again, Go High Level is a extremely robust CRM, mainly for small businesses. If you are 20 plus employees, chances are you're going to need a much more robust CRM than Go High Level. And that's okay, right? This is a starting point. And one thing I want to encourage everyone is when you're getting started using systems like this, the important thing to remember is that you will never do it completely right, but you got to do it. So just go out and start. Go out and start somewhere. So this is the tool that I use. I've gotten a ton of value from it, and I get value every day. I am in here every day as I'm building out systems and processes and working my sales pipeline and setting up more meetings. And there's a phone app. Should have mentioned that. There's a phone app. So everything on here is also on my phone. It is awesome. So if you are a small business owner or in sales, if you're in sales, I highly recommend having your own CRM. Because no matter what, as you journey through life, what you're selling will change. And making sure you have ownership of your relationships and can manage them and control them is critical. So if you want to download everything I've just shown you, all my templates and everything, it's really easy. You go to justindcstevens.com, click on resources, and then from resources, we're already there. You scroll down and click this want a copy of my websites, email templates, and automation workflows. That will download everything I just walked through into your own account that you control. And you can do whatever you want with it. So if you need help, reach out to me. Happy to help. Building systems like this and helping people with systems like this is everything we do at DataTel. It is all about communication and how are you working with people. So that is our business, is helping people understand these communication processes and strategize them so that you can be as successful as possible. If you do need help, reach out, let us know. And with that, I want to thank you for tuning in to the journal entry of November 11th, 2022. I'm excited to see what tomorrow brings.